have a pastor, they don't have an English speaking pastor there. And so every once in a while, the Chinese pastor says, hey, you know, we're just going to come and help out. I say, sure, definitely. That's what I'm going to do. So you guys left out 20 minutes? Can I have your attention for 20 minutes? Real cool? I'm going to say cool. Cool. And you should say, more often. You should go more often. Just give me those 20 minutes. Just more than enough. Yeah. So we're on this message series about role models, and the whole title is I want to be like Mike. And on Friday afternoon, I got a little text and a phone call. This man, whom I've known for about like 6-7 years already, tough, strong man. He's a man's man. I mean, like there's no femininity in him. No, he's a man. And tough guy. And he says, "Can I talk to you?" I said, "Sure. What's a good time for you?" He goes, "Hey, how about today?" I said, "Well, Friday was, my schedule was kind of like this." I said, "How about Saturday? We could have lunch, 12:30." Sure enough, he said yes. And I was wondering, like, what's it about? Because he's not from local here. He has to travel quite a distance to get out here. So, long story short, I'm having lunch with him. And then, that was an hour, it went by, and he said, "Hey, can we talk about it?" Because I know something was up. Came back here at the 12 Corners, got my coffee, got my cappuccino, my food. We sat down here. I spent 3.5 hours talking to this man. In the middle of my talk with him, just listening. I mean, what he's going through, the decisions he has to make in his life. Tough guy, I'm telling you. He started to cry. It's such a nerve at a certain point. He tried to stay really, really strong at lunch, talk about anything else except whatever he was dealing with. I kind of just glossed over it. Had the coffee come there and, catch up a little bit. And then at a certain point, just sobbed. I mean, sobbing. This is a guy who's not going to show you his emotions. He is not going to show you his emotions. He's going to tell you how tough I am, and you're not going to see any part of him the soft side. I'm just listening to him. And there's decisions in his life that he has to make. There's decisions in his life. He said, "Kenny, what do I do? What should I do? Do I continue with what I'm doing, but I can't continue anymore? I have no more to give. I don't want to get specific, obviously." And he just said, "You know what? I'm ready to just walk away from this whole thing. What should I do?" So in his mind, there was two options. And just like all of you, whenever you come across a very tough situation, there are two options that you come across. He said, "Those are my two options, and they don't look too good at all." But his two options was, "I got this. Can I continue with this?" So he's relying on self-confidence. So you guys follow me? Like I may still have a little bit left. I've been doing something for a while, and I don't think I can continue doing this anymore. And he's put 15 years of his life into this thing that he's building. And he says, 15 years of my life, now I'm going to step back and I'm going to just walk away. So two things. Do I continue with self-confidence and say, we need to go at it one last time because it's really worth it to him, or quit? That's an option. Are you guys there? When you come across with something very, very tough, what do? You have to make a decision. And I was just trying to discern and listen to him. And usually you're going to come across that, do I continue or do I quit? Yes or no, right? Usually, those are the two options. And if you continue with self-confidence and maybe I still have a little bit left. Maybe I still can make a go at it. Maybe I can make this work. And that's the self-confidence that's kicking in. But then says you're faced with this dilemma, this situation is prolonged, and says, I don't have anything left almost. Then you say, I have to leave this, I have to quit this. Both is not good. Because whatever self-confidence this man had left, it was not much at all. It was shattered. You guys say it's broken. There's not much left. He's pulling by a thread. So he's giving up. But he can't give up too, because that whatever he's doing is very dear to him. Then there was a third option. Let's see the third option. Be a pen. Follow me. Nice and loud. Message series. Please read with me. I want to be like Mike. So my question to all of you. How do you deal with tough situations? First one is self-confidence. Yes or no? Yes. Self-confidence. Number two is quit. That's the second option. There is a third option that we have to consider. Please read Matthew 15:28. Nice and loud. Please read with me. Then Jesus answered, Woman, you have great faith. Your request is granted. Did you then follow me? Jesus speaks to this woman. She's been dealing with something very, very tough. And Jesus goes, you have great faith. It's like a great faith. Everyone say great faith.
Great faith.
And Jesus says, your request is granted. Underline granted. Let me have attention, please. This is what you're going to deal with. This is what I'm going to deal with. I deal with this every August, end of August. There's something that I myself go through as well, too. And I always ask myself the same question. Do I continue or do I not continue or something? Every end of August, right about September, I kind of find myself renewing myself in a certain way. And I say, okay, am I going to continue doing this? Or is this the time to say, okay, that's enough? And so it's like, do I continue? Do I quit? Do I continue? Do I quit? And you know what? There's a third option. I said to this man, there's something else. It's faith. Think about it for a moment. You usually come down with these two things. You say, I could do this, right? Go ahead and do it. I still got enough left. I said, there's enough gas in the tank. I'm going to continue with this. I think that, or you come to the point and says, can't do this. And those are the two options usually. But then there's a third option, and Jesus goes like this. And I wish Jesus would say this about me. And I know he's not going to say this about me. But he says to this woman, woman, you have great faith. Your request is granted. So the third option to this whole thing is whenever you deal with a tough situation, have you considered faith? Have you considered how faith can change your dilemma? Have you considered faith, how faith can change your situation? So the role model that we're talking about is in this video. Let's take a look at how can you increase faith and put faith in your situation. You can follow me. Please read Hebrews 11:32 to 34. Next slide. Please read with me. Gideon, Barak, Samson, and the prophets who through faith conquered kingdoms, gained what was promised, whose weakness was turned to strength. If you can follow me. Recognize this principle that's required. The tougher the odds, that's your feeling, the tougher the odds, the greater the faith required. The tougher the odds, the greater the faith required. Follow me, please. Gideon, that's the guy's name. He's a warrior. List of names as well. Barak, Samson, and all bunch of prophets. And these are role models to all of us. Just as Michael says, these are role models from the Bible. He goes like, who through faith, circle through faith. Everyone say through faith. What did they do? They conquer, underline conquer. They gain, underline gain. And now watch this. Whose weakness, circle weakness. Everyone say weakness.
Weakness.
Was turned to what?
Strength.
That's awesome. Let me have attention, please. Catch this, guys. The tougher the odds, the greater the faith that's necessary. The tougher the odds that you're dealing with. Whatever you're dealing with, and you say, man, those are tough odds, it's the greater the faith. It's not about greater confidence. It's not about that. It's not about, I need more confidence in this and I can overcome that. No. The whole idea with this whole thing is, this guy named Gideon, and what we're learning from it, he is just as weak as you are, just as I am. Gideon's faith is like down here. Jesus would not say to, you have great faith. No, that was that woman. So what I want to learn from this guy is, how was he able to turn his weakness into strength? You guys follow me? How was he able to do that? And that's the lesson. There are four things, really quickly. Take a look, please. Please read Judges. This is a story. We're going to pick it up right here. Judges 6:33. Let's read. That's now 1, 2, 3. Now all the Midianites, Amalekites, and other eastern peoples joined forces. Jerubbaal, that is Gideon, and all his men camped at the spring of Harab. Take your pen, please. I want to show you what self-confidence is. Self-confidence is the opposite of faith in God. Self-confidence is the opposite of faith in God, and here's what I mean. Follow me. Now, all of the, circle all of the, everyone say all of the.
All of them.
All these people, these are enemies. There's going to be a war. Midianites, Amalekites, all these other people, they join forces. And they're going to have a war against Gideon. Here's what Gideon did. Gideon and all his men, circle all his men, camped at the spring. Look up, please. You know, when I go to a basketball game, I love it when I have to watch my A team play. Especially when I know that, okay, I get Will, I get I'm gonna be like, okay, where's CJ? Where's CJ? Okay, CJ's going to okay, I need some boards. Okay, is Ned coming today? I check my text. Oh, Ned's not coming today. I go, shucks, but that's okay, we're good. Who are we playing against? Oh, we got this. Because you know your opponent. You know. But then your opponent's a little harder and a little tougher. on, Pez, come through, come through. You don't know Pez. Pez is my nickname though. You do the same thing, I do the same thing. Whenever we deal with something, you always look at your resources. Do I have enough to go through this? And here's what Gideon did. There was a war. There was going to be a battle, a big battle. And the enemy goes like this. They join forces. All these tribes, they join forces. And then here's what Gideon did. Oh my goodness. I better call my boys as well too. There's going to be a war here. You're going to do the same thing. And why do you gather as many people as you can gather to go to battle? It's about self-confidence. Yes or no? It's about self-confidence. It's about that, can I handle this? If I can handle this, oh, wait. That's a lot of people they have. I better call for backup. Same thing. Everything that you do, everything that I do is based on that self-confidence. Yes or no? Yes or no? You want to start something? You want to start like a business, whatever it is? You have to have some self-confidence. You want to gather people around you that are good. You're going to gather people that have experience if you go into businesses, right? You're going to start an organization. You're going to do something. You're like, who can I call? Who's done this before? Who can I rely upon? Who's my team? Where's my CFO? Where's my CEO? Okay, you're going to gather a team, just like the basketball team. Where's my center? Where's my point guard? Everything that you do is based upon that. And that's what Gideon's doing the same thing. Gideon's doing the same thing. Nothing new, right? But get this. Self-confidence is the opposite of faith. Does it require faith to exercise that? Ask yourself. There's no faith needed. Look up, right? If you are so confident, just like if I am so confident, if I look at that game, I said, we got this. There's no faith. Did I exercise any faith? Zero faith. I didn't need to exercise any faith because I got this. So every time you say, I got this, it is the opposite of faith. Are we cool? Okay. And it's very limited. Let me show you how self-confidence is limited. Point number 2. Please read Judges 7, verse 2 to 3. Nice and loud. Read with me. The Lord says to Gideon, you have too many men. In order that Israel may not boast against me, that her own strength has saved her, announce now to the people, anyone who trembles with fear may turn back. So 22,000 men left, while 10,000 remained. To the pen. Not only is self-confidence is the opposite of faith in God, self-confidence easily becomes arrogance with God. Self-confidence easily becomes arrogance. Follow me, please. I'm not making this up. God said so. So the Lord God said to Gideon, he goes like this, you have how many men? 2 many. Circle 2 many. Everyone say too many.
Too many.
Now watch this. The key words, the next 2 words, in order. Circle in order. Here's the result. Here's what God wants. In order that Israel may not boast. Circle boast. Everyone say boast.
Boast.
Against me. Underline against me. Watch this. That her own strength save her. Now announce to the people, whoever is still afraid he can, to go back home. How many thousand left? 22,000 left. How many remain? Look up, please. God puts Gideon in a situation. God goes like this. I know what you're doing. You're stacking up your team. I know what you're doing. And I don't want you to do that. And this is the lesson for Gideon. If I'm Gideon, I said, I got 32,000 men. All right, I'm going to make a go at this. And then God looks at the situation. Take them out, take them off, announce to your people, whoever's still afraid to go to war, take them out, take them out. 22,000 men left. 22,000 supposedly warriors. But may I ask a question to all of you? Whenever you want to start something, whenever you want to get into something, if you feel that you got a team, you feel that you got this, do you feel locked sometimes when some people leave your circle? Do you? Oh yeah, you do. I do. And your world gets a little rocked. But God allows it, not only does God allow it, God asks for it. And what's the reason? And God tells us the reason. In order what? That we may not boast against them. Catch this, look up. I know many of you have great self-confidence. You do. There's a fine line, right? Follow me. Isn't there a fine line between self-confidence and arrogance? So easily step into that arrogance now? Yes or no? That fast. The difference between self-confidence and arrogance is this fast. And it's all mental. It's all mental. And each time you have a little more success, this thing builds up a little. This gets a little bigger. Yes or no? Yes or no? Yes. Get a little better? Hey, a little better? And then at the end of the day, it's like, the tension is this. It's like all about this. And God goes, I don't want you to be like this. Why do you have this thing? I don't want this. So he goes, tell some people to leave. And that's what we really did. Third part. This is really cool, the next part. Take a look. Please read Judges 7:4-6. Next one out. Please read with me. But the Lord said to Gideon, there are still too many men. I will sift them for you. Separate those who lack the water of their tongues like a dog from those who kneel down to drink. 300 men lapped with their hands to their mouths. See that hand? Against all odds, God puts you in impossible situations. God puts you in impossible situations. Follow me. The Lord God said to Gideon, you got 10,000 men, and that is still what? Too many. Circle too many. Still. I like the word still. Circle still. Still too many. I will sift them for you. Separate. Circle the word separate. I don't want to say separate.
Separate.
Those who lack water, etc., etc., etc. Now, please read the next verse. Judges 7:7, nice and loud. Please read with me. The Lord said to Gideon, but 300 men that lack, I will save you and give the Midianites into your hands. Let all the other men go, each to his own place. Look up, please. You came to a battle with 32,000 mighty warriors, and the first part was 22,000 left, got 10,000 left. How do you feel? Man, it took away 2/3. I'm like, oh my goodness. And then God goes, you still have how many? Still too many. And he said, I'm gonna sift them out for you. That means God himself is sovereign, and he makes this impossible situation for you. How many is left? 300, right? 300 left. And that's enough. That's enough. You started out with 32,000, now you got 300. You have less than 1% of the original amount. Less than 1% of the original amount. And to all of us, this is our tough situation. It is impossible. Everyone say impossible.
Impossible.
And that's when we say what? Just like that man that came to visit me for 3.5 hours at the end of the day, it's like, it's impossible. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. I'm going to quit. Are you guys follow me? What would you do? Would you quit? Yeah? Would you quit? Yeah? Would you quit? We all will quit. Our confidence is where? Way low. But God intended this. God wants this. Why? Because self-confidence is the opposite of what?
Faith.
So then he has to take something out from you. He has to take all your self-confidence, to get rid of all your self-confidence until you have nothing left. So that you cannot boast. So that whatever victories you have, you're going to say, oh my goodness, it's impossible. I cannot do this. Let's end this story. I got 2 minutes left. There's a transformational principle. Today's the third step. If you were not here for the last couple of weeks, first and second, you can ask our associate minister, Winnie or Emily. They'll direct you. Here's the third step. You need to change. Rid all your self-confidence. Rid, R-I-D, rid. Rely on God alone. Those are the 2 R words for you today. Rid and rely on God alone. Please read Judges 7:8 when we finish with today's story. So Gideon sent the rest of the Israelites to their tents, but kept the 300 to their tent. I like the word so. So the word so. That means, okay, that's what he did. So, sent the rest to the tent. Like, go home. You don't have to do this. But kept 300, underline 300. Let me attention, please. I end with this. I think I could run 5 blocks in 2 minutes. I gotta be there at 1 o'clock. I got 10 minutes right now. Who's running? You guys are great cardio, so you guys got this. I need this. Here's what God wants you to do. You're running less than empty right now. You still have a little self-confidence left. You still have some self-esteem left. And you still say, I may be able to do this. And maybe not, and I'm not sure. And God goes, no, empty it will fall. And you're still holding on to that little self-confidence. I got this, I got this, I got this. And God goes, no, empty a little bit more. Just go like this. And you got this a little bit left, and oh my goodness, I don't think I can handle it. I have to quit, I have to quit, I have to quit. And you know what? Quit. Quit. Seriously, quit. And the day that you quit, your faith will never grow. You're walking away from something that's a dream of yours. You're walking away from your hope. You're walking away, and you're not going to learn anything from that. There's no lesson. There's no good stuff that comes out of it because you just quit. And God goes like this. You see that little confidence you're still holding on to? Empty it. Everyone say empty it.
Empty
Okay,
it.
that one. He goes like this. I want you to be totally empty. I want you to be so empty that no more. You cannot rely on anybody else. And then what happens? He fills you with faith. That woman that Jesus says, woman, you have great faith. It's not because she has great faith, but she emptied herself to be nothing. She emptied it and says, I got no more confidence. I trust you. I trust you to turn it into good for me. I trust you that in that situation you turn it into positive. I trust you that even if I don't get what I want, something good will happen. Because I trust you. That's the lesson. Are we getting it? Are we getting it? I trust you, I trust you, I trust you, I trust you, I rely on you. Not for the results, not for the results. But I trust you that whatever the result is, whatever that is, you got it. That's what this is. It's strange that the pastor gets to talk to these people. It's Wednesday, Tuesday. Look at the clock. I have to say this. This Tuesday I was at the gym. I got in, getting ready to just do a little warm up. A man comes up to me. I know him a bit. We just chit chat a little, just talk and say hi. Hi, how are you doing? 2-3 minutes, I'm getting ready to like, okay. It didn't happen. I couldn't walk away. He was still right there, and I knew something was up. He said, I've been married for 25 years. And it's the hardest thing in my life. His wife is sick with MS, and they're not getting along. Married for 25 years, not getting along. They've been at it, fighting at each other, fighting. For the last 10 years, he's been sleeping at a separate bedroom. I was very blunt with him. I said, have you had sexual intimacy with your wife? He said, no, not the last 10 years. As I continued to talk to him, and he says, I tried really hard. I tried. And he started to cry. Right there at the gym. Again, these are strong dudes. Are you guys getting it? These are strong dudes. And this is in a public place. And he's just so broken. I said, what are you going to do? The decision that I made, I consulted a lawyer who can just apply for the divorce papers. He said, I can't handle it anymore. I just can't do this anymore. His self-confidence is shot. Whatever he's trying, but his plan is just not working. He's ready to quit. And guess how? Those are the two options, always. Always those two options are there. Always. You want to make a go at it, you want to continue, that's your self-confidence. Or you quit. What's the third option?
Thank you.
So I put that in. I said, what does God want you to do? He's a Christian man. I said, what does God want you to do? He said, no, I can't handle this. I said, I don't think you can just make a decision on your own. What does God want you to do? You see the moment? Do you see the moment? It's no longer about self-confidence. It's no longer about quitting. Now it's about, okay, I put all that aside now. Step of faith. I'm not saying he's going to quit or not quit, but at least you bring God into your picture. You bring God into your toughest situation. And then allow God to do something beautiful. So my friends, I don't know what you're going through. I don't know what you're going through. And some of you are going through stuff. There are greater things that just self-confidence. Can I do this? I cannot do this. Here's okay. So trust it. Trust it. Take everything that's within you and say, okay, I don't understand it. Okay. I'm going to rely on God and trust Him for this. Let us pray. Father, I send out prayers right now. We, as a church body, we want to send out those prayers to these two men that I met this past week. They are going through some tough situations, God. So I pray that they understand that the self-confidence thing is not going to work because there's no faith. It is the opposite of faith. And whatever self-confidence that we do have sometimes, it just turns into prideful arrogance. So Father, thank you for this third option that we're learning from Gideon. Lord, you desire for us to empty all of ourselves, empty our self-confidence so that you could fill us with faith. So we trust you, Father. We accept it. And we know that's what you desire for us to do. So I pray for everyone sitting in this house right now. What are the things that they're going through, as tough as it may be right now, Lord? I pray that they empty themselves. Empty each other. Empty every last ounce, last drop of their self-confidence. And that they trust on you, rely on you. That you can do a beautiful, beautiful thing through them. And I pray all this in Jesus' name. Amen.